Ska vi igång?
Yep.
Okay. Welcome to the fourth IGIA Awards workshop. We have today complexity management on behalf of Bedware and quality assurance from CCP. And we're thinking about taking a break in between because these are two kind of long lectures. So if that's okay. First up, I would like to ask, how many of you here are making a game for the IGIA Awards competition? Can I see hands? 2, 3, 4. How many of you in groups, the 2 people, for example? Is you single or are you? You 2 are together. Okay. Anyone else in IGIA Awards making a game? No, okay. Yeah. Wasn't expecting so few, actually. But if you are willing to advertise or actually introduce your game, your idea, we can have that after Bedware and CCP speak. Just a little introduction on what kind of game you're making and little things, some little introduction on it. Also, in 2 weeks, I don't know the date for it, another Saturday, we'll be having a social event, basically letting you people gather up and mingle and stuff, talk together. Is there any interest for that here, to actually meet up and talk? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Also, there's, of course, IGIA Awards and the IGIA.is website. We always post some information, new events and stuff there, so check that out. And on YouTube, we posted all the previous workshops on YouTube, so you can check that out. Also, I think the last special IGI event will go there as well. It was held last Saturday, I think. And what else? Yeah, we will have another, of course, workshop in April and March, and then on 31st of March, it's the deadline of the IGIA Awards competition. So that's the deadline, final day. And other than that, I don't think there's much else I'd like to deliver. But today we have Pétur Halldórsson, who is going to introduce us to his game idea, something he's been working on for quite a while, called Measures of the Cosmos. And if you could come up. Otherwise, we have from Bedware, Ólafur Andri and Björn and Sigurður. And later on we'll have, after that we'll have a break, and then the CCP crew will talk. And yeah, let's give Pétur Halldórsson.
Thank you for inviting me here. I was working on a game long time ago and I developed it with the aid of EMDA, the European Multimedia Development Agency. This was 10 years ago, and they wanted my idea to, get developed, but there was a collapse in the market or something happened. Investors pulled out, and my game it involved a very important discovery. So I wrote a book about aspects of the game, and the book is called The Measure of the Cosmos, or Stærð veraldar in Icelandic. And it's about discovering cosmic images, ancient people placed on virgin land, the first land people came to 20, 40, 50,000 years ago, I don't know, but it seems this is the initial way ancient people colonized land. This is based on research by an Icelandic scholar, Einar Pálsson, who found in 50, 60 years ago, he found in the allegory of Njál's saga a stage setting behind the saga. Saga is a beautiful tale, everybody in the world knows. But in its allegory, we have a cosmic image like this. And the image is of exact size. It's measured from Bergþórshvol to Stöng, and it's measured from Goðasteinn to Skálholt. Those places had other names back then, but the sacred, the sanctity of places held on through history. So Skálholt is the first bishop's place in Iceland. Bergþórshvol is a sacred place of Njál's saga, and it's called the primeval hill. Goðasteinn is another sacred place. These are all markers that helped people orient themselves in a new land they've never been to before. Like you might say, school, an ancient mind, when we changed from being an animal to a man who could draw conclusions and reason and stuff, it was imperative for him to sort of orient himself on a spherical planet, turning on its axis, turning around the sun, which turns around itself, with other planets turning around the sun, and with this sky, the starry sky, moving from one direction to another. So I propose this ancient cosmic image Einar Pálsson discovered is the same everywhere in the world. It can be found in for instance, in London. These are portions of the same size everywhere. This is the same, 216,000 feet, and this area here is 6 minutes of the circumference of Earth, or 36,500 feet. It was, I put to you, it was important for ancient people to put down those locations and mark them in a decisive way, so as to be at ease in a new land which he didn't know. And this is the basic reason for places like Windsor being where it is, Berkhamsted being where it is, White Rotting and so forth, and the tower is the same. For instance, if you take the tower in London, it's the same idea as Þríhyrningur, the mountain Þríhyrningur in Iceland. This is all explained in a very picturesque way in the CD game, and it sort of helps you understand areas like London in a different way, area like around Paris in a different way.